$50K in May, episode 13. We're coming off 4 winning sessions. I have 2 or 3 sessions left to complete this challenge. Today we're gonna play the 500. We're gonna play the 1K. We're going to play a big session and hopefully we can have another winning day. And then Sunday should get us in striking distance for a 50K profit month. Obviously today could go the opposite direction as well. You know, you invest a lot in buy-ins, it could bite you in the ass too. So we'll see how it goes. Good luck. Session starting off with the 530 bounty, 525 bounty, a couple of satellites, millions events, and we're gonna have about 10 tables for the first couple of hours. Once again, started my day winning a satellite to the 320 millions this afternoon. That was a quick, short victory. Also started the 530 thrill off on a good note. Ace king against ace queen, button against small blind for a big one. Okay, we hopped into the 1K, so we have 2 500s, a 1K, the Sati, the 320 that we Sati'd into, 250s, a lot of tables. Let's go. So I think leading makes some sense, I think. Okay, so in the 1K, I made a really tight fold here on the turn in a 3-bet pot for kind of a lot of chips. It was 3-bet, big bet, big bet. In the moment, I just felt like, oh, I have king jacks and pocket eights and ace eight and, you know, all these like combo hearts or whatever. I was just thinking that we had better hands and it was a really bad turn. In hindsight, I think I made a bad fold against an aggressive player and it was for a lot of chips. I made a decision probably too quickly, and I just, in hindsight, I just was thinking about all the combos that are big betting and decided that folding is not very good against this guy. So I feel bad. I think I made a mistake in the 1K, biggest buy-in. And then next hand, I opened a little bit too wide with a hand. And went for a C-bet and a double barrel. Didn't work either, so not a great start to the 1K, and honestly, I think can only blame my own play. So there's some of that. However, we won a huge pot in the 530 thrill, so we're up to 90 blinds there with a big stack, so that's good. GG in the 1K, never really got it going at any point. That was kind of an unfortunate investment, that 1K. Never got a stack above starting stack, and yeah, didn't play it that well. Lost our last all in, ace 10 against ace 10 against ace king. So yeah, that sucks. We're doing okay in the 530 thrill with 1 bounty, and we are not doing well in the 525 after some unfortunate pots. All in the 525 here for 10 blinds. Late reg is done. Get a call from the bounty stack. Okay, gotta dodge the ace. It's a good start. Great turn, let's go. Four and a half hours in, we have a couple hundred in cashes and 4,500 in buy-ins. Did double back up here in this 525. We're in a decent position to cash right now with 17 blinds. And this one's getting closer to the bubble as well, but neither of them are super exciting stacks at the moment. So yeah, a few hands in the high stakes tournaments, I feel like were maybe blunders, didn't play them perfectly. And as for the rest of the session, I've had to make so many folds. And you guys will know yourself, these sessions get so frustrating when you're just on the river, and it's just bet, 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 bet. Everyone's all in. You just have like a dumb part of your range. That's like a part of variance that's not like so obvious. Where, there's variance in a session of which part of your range you keep showing up on the river with, right? When people think of variance, it's always, how did your all-ins go, But there's variance in terms of post-flop spots, how often you're picking up top of your range versus how often you're picking up the bottom of your range, how often your opponents have it versus don't have it, like all of this post-flop, like there's so much variance post-flop in how a session feels. And today, my opponents just are putting in bets and bets and bets and bets and bets. And I'm not holding parts of my range that are very attractive to call. So I've had to fold a ton. And that starts to weigh on you. So I don't know. I'm happy that I've been disciplined and I continue to fold, as a lot of the best players in the world recommend. Just keep folding the river. It's underbluffed almost always. Some boards it's overbluffed. But anyway. So yeah, that's today's session. Just try to stay disciplined. And I'm going to keep regging for another 2 hours. We're 5 hours in now. Probably 2 more hours of reg, and we're going to see how these 500s go. The beautiful office. Lemon ginger tea with honey. Lemon ginger with honey. That's the play. It's a nice mix-up from the coffee once in a while. All right, finally made the money in the 525. We only have 9.5 blinds though, so we're gonna need a spin. Be good for us if pocket three's called though, obviously. It's good if they call with ace deuce, ace three, some small pairs. All right, it's the ace low. Club is a problem. Didn't want to see the club. Nice, double up in the 500, back to 14. It is, it's a $100 ladder. So anyway, we gotta call, no, good luck. Against the big stack of the cutoff, king 10, queen 9. Not the flop we needed. Good turn. Come on, man. In a high stakes, give us the high stakes run good. Ace, king, or 9. No good. Bubble of the 530 scoop event. We have 1 bounty, 4 away from the money. We're 196 out of 211, so we're definitely gonna be tight here on the bubble. Wow, the blinds just went up into my big blind. Feels bad. Just limped into the money. We got our min cash now with the 6 blinds. Gonna try to spin it up. 55 scoop. We are an hour and a half away from day 2. Sitting on a huge stack here. We open it up on the button with the ace deuce. Flop decent. Go for a small bet. Call from small blind. Short stack folds. Turn 9. Check, check. River. Top trips. Feeling really good here. They check again. I get a big bet in and they rip it. I wish I was good enough to fold this one. Top trips. I mean, they're kind of saying they have a full house or a bluff or maybe some king deuce suited or something. I'm not too sure, but after going bet, check, bet and just not having a ton of deuce X in my range, or I mean, the 9 is such a good card for me to keep betting with my overpairs and any 9. So like my range is pretty weak after bet, check, bet. I did bet pretty big, but like, on average here, I'm just not gonna have my best hands. And yeah, I don't know. I called pretty quick with top trips after the line and pocket 7. So yeah, it's like pocket 9s is 3-betting pre-flop a lot. Pocket 7s can 3-bet pre-flop. Can't have pocket deuces. So there's like, there's a couple of random full houses here, but I think we probably should call. So that was a big hit. Shortly after we get the jacks, we go for a 3-bet. They shove for 20 blinds. Okay, not going the right direction. Shortly after, we get ace-jack. We see a shove from the hijack for 16 bigs. We ISO for the bounty. We lose that. So we have 8 blinds in the money of the 55 now. We are about an hour and 10 minutes away from day 2, or hour and 20. Blinds and cashes on the session, 5,300 and 2,200. So down a chunk today. Funny enough, we cashed both of the 500s, and it was the 300s and the 200s and the 109s that have been saving us for a lot of the series. Actually, we just bricked all of those today. So a couple of games left. And yeah, we'll see where we're at the end. Here's my go-to protein shake. It's Greek yogurt, oats, banana, mixed berry, and protein powder and water. That's the mix. And GG, cash for 196 bucks. Here we're gonna get 30th place, 29 make the money. So Stone Bubble, it is just a 33 at the end of the day, so a little annoying to Stone Bubble, but it's bottom of my buy-in range, end of the day, that's the sesh. The winning streak has come to a close, unfortunately. We had a minus 2,800 day, which is gonna kind of cancel out yesterday. Obviously still been an amazing upswing, but that is a red number. Hit a solid gym session, did chest and triceps. So today's losing session leaves the challenge at $31,000 in profit. Still within striking distance, but a little step in the wrong direction. Should have 2 more sessions for the challenge to complete the 50K in May. As always, hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. If you did, drop a like, and hopefully the weekend brings lots of run good and we can have an epic challenge come back.